Welcome back, Insufferable Gaming fans. Rosser here, and I think I have discovered the secret of why I cannot progress through the invisible wall up in Mount Saber. To refresh your memory, this is what it says. So, we are going to try to fix this right now. And the problem specifically is that it is some of that typical old NES programming limitation BS. I did everything I was supposed to do from a story standpoint, but I did it from the wrong direction. Which means we now have to travel back to Mount Saber South, or Mount Saber West, actually I guess you'd call it. Either way, we're heading back up a mountain. We're taking out some mushrooms on the way. On the way we'll also take out some of these creeps here. Someone informed me that these aren't zombies, they're Yetis. Well, you know what? Yetis don't claw their way up from the underground, so as far as I'm concerned, they're still zombies. Not zombies in the traditional sense. Alrighty. Now we are approaching Zebu's cave from the other side, and that was the problem. We have to approach this cave from the Mount Saber route, or the proper events do not trigger themselves. To take out our frustration, let's beat up some of these tiger men and noopers. Let's just tear them right apart because we can. Blam. Alright. So, we get to town, and what do we find? Nobody's home. Nobody at all. Not person one. Well, that's okay. Let's just hop back in our cryogenic chamber and wait until this whole thing blows over. No dice. You know, it occurred to me earlier today that, there's really nothing motivating Oilman here other than the fact that someone said, "You are the chosen one, hop to it." But considering the state of the world, that's probably reason enough. Alright, some evil people attacked and took everyone away. That is good information to have, Mr. Rabbit. Zebu, did you know something about this? Did ya? Am I going to have to reprimand you and all your wiseness? Yeah, nothing there. Will telepathy reveal anything? That's a big, fat no. So, basically what we're gonna have to do now is... well, for starters, I'll just use up these warp boots. Now, I am fairly certain we can head to the north face of Mount Saber. Let us now away. We go to rescue the people of... what was it? Leaf? Brinemere? One of those damn places. The town names are not important. It is the spirit of the town, which we must honor. Yeah, Leaf. I'm pretty sure it was Leaf. Scatha 5 made a pretty good point. We're in the Valley of the Wind, and we're heading over to a poisonous swamp and fighting a giant six-eyed bugs. Where's Nausicaa when you need her? Well, I don't know, but if I had a glider, I'd be halfway to the inn by now, that's for damn sure. So let's stop by this inn. The trail is blocked off by strange people, and strange people wander there. It's quite weird. Food here is great, I wish I could eat like this always. Welcome, my guest, I am Nadare. Get rested and awake refreshed. Long ago, a guy from Brine Mere left to climb the mountain. I envy you, the youth with so much energy. That would be that fellow that said he could get rich quick. Hey, a shop. Let's look what we got. Fruit of power, don't need those. Warp boots. We'll never need them again as long as we can keep enough MP to cast our spells. And what else? An inn. We haven't lost quite that much energy yet. So, let's move on. Before we continue, I would like to take a drink. I would like to point out that we will need the tornado, or the wind sword here. Ah, here we go. Yep, that's that fellow. He failed. Put him in a cave, and the people of Leaf are made to be slaves. He's already dead. Alright. It's time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. Are those worthless villagers working well? Well, they're used to the cold weather and I haven't heard complaints. But of course, it's difficult to complain when you're not allowed. Make them work harder. Long live the Dragonia Empire. You there! Visor wearing asses. You can both taste... Take another drink. You can both taste the power of my wind, and boy does it blow. Ho ho! Alright. Looks like we're going... Take a drink. We're going to need to use wind sword power quite a bit here. Fortunately, we've had practice with the Sword of Wind. Take a drink. Every time I hit up expecting to get to the bottom of the inventory screen, take a drink. You'd think I'd learn by now. Haha! That time I knew better. Now we don't want to go crazy with the Bracelet of Wind because we don't want to use up all of our MP before we get to the end of the level. Antidote. Good. As usual, we want to try to kill as many enemies as we can on the way. In a perfect optimal world, we'd want to be at about level 9 before we get to the boss, but I just don't see that happening. So, we'll settle for 8 if we can get it. And if it turns out to be 7, that's not horrible, but it's not even close to that's the damn entrance. Nice job, jackass McGillicuddy. By which I mean Rosser. I thought you were supposed to be a professional, but I guess you're just gonna dick around and let those poor people suffer in their labor camp. Alright. What we have here I almost fell for it again. Our creepy little lampshade penguins. Also, this would be a fantastic place to level up. Notice how quickly and easily the experience comes here. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm a ridiculously obstinate glutton for punishment. Oh, guess we can keep our fire sword here. The Iceman cometh. The several Icemans cometh. And they be tossing their heads. As though there were no tomorrow. Ah! Pink bat! Pink bat! Okay, it can't hurt us. Good. Ah! They can throw on a diagonal. That would have been handy to know a little bit sooner. Oh, these guys again. Cannot be hurt by the fire sword. They're pretty tough bastards. But fortunately they can't shoot at me. Their presence may mean that we're getting close to the slave camps. I hope so. The sooner we can save the people of Leaf, that's it. Okay, it wasn't quite it, but still. We may wind up needing to... Yeah, let's go ahead and do some healing magic there. Okay. We're starting to get a little bit low on magic, so let's just save some of our MP. And let's see if perhaps we can make it up this... Whoa. Alright, I'm sure I can make it up here. Try harder, boy. Try harder. Maybe I can't make it up there. What about here? Oh, so close. So very close. This might be impossible. Alright, forget that. Let's just move on. I think we are at the place we wanted to be anyway. The people of Dragonia are making a special metal from the minerals we dig here. It is called unobtainium, because you just can't get it. To the top, the Elder is held prisoner on the top of the mountain, and they will kill him if we don't work. And unlike these days, people actually give a shit if their village elder is in trouble. Because these are some hardworking, decent people that are held by some particularly stabby bastards. Also, we need to see if we can open up the next cell over. Just for the sake of argument. So you saved us. Big deal. Well, up yours, you jutting Neanderthal. And you're fat too, and you probably smell like an ass to boot. So you can stay here. You too. You spud-headed dickweed. There we go. We now have the key to the prison. That's why we wanted to come over here. Not for any other ridiculous reason. Okay, now we can head on up. Better go ahead and take a drink. We'll need refresh and we'll need the tornado bracelet. Whoa. We definitely want to get at least level 8 before we go any farther. Because there is a major fight coming up real soon. This is not anywhere near the ideal place to stop and level up. But it is pretty much the only option we have at the moment. We can kill these guys as well. Looks like our Ball of Wind has a slightly wider swath. I would do this off screen, but we're so close that at this point I might as well just finish it off. And you'll see why very soon. Well, relatively soon. Because we are about to get into the actual main plot of the game. Or the main conflict, anyway. Plus, this is just a fantastic place to level up because while these guys are hard to kill, they give a ton of XP. Now that we have a clean slate, we can see just exactly how much XP they give. $25 each. So if we go up another level, it'll take well over 100 of them. But I don't want to quite spend that much time with it. And also, I don't want to spend too much time on it. The thing is, you can't save here. So this next part is going to be really tricky. And I will save this next part until the next time. We've made some good progress, but now the game is going to start to get hard. So until then, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.